The following program is for adult audiences only.
Who's talking shh with Johnny and Evan?
The Love Boat soon will be making another run.
Is that Gilligan's Island? Who's that?
It's Love Boat.
Oh.
Rest in peace to Gavin MacLeod.
They had a boat on Gilligan's Island, though, too, didn't they?
Yeah, the SS Minnow.
There you go.
Yeah, Gavin MacLeod. He was Captain Stubing on Love Boat. He was on the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
For some reason, I'm mixing him up with Matlock. Did he look like Matlock?
No.
Well, fuck. I don't think I ever watched Love Boat. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I watched that as a kid. It's a pretty good show.
Look at us, unpatriotic as fuck. We'll give you the Love Boat information before we say Memorial Day is today.
No, that's yesterday, Anthony. This is Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I'm in the future. I mean, I'm in the past. I'm in wherever you hear this. What I said, it was right. That's where I'm at. At least I'm not one of those dickheads that's confused it with fucking Labor Day.
Right.
Happy Labor Day! Yes. Exactly. Happy
There you
Labor
go.
Day, yeah. Woo! All you minimum wagers out there didn't want to read a book. Didn't want to do it.
I can't stress this enough. We have no script for this show.
What, do people keep thinking I'm scripted?
Well,
You can't say the type of shit I say if you're prepared for it.
we have a fan that listens to the show regularly,
Mm-hmm.
and the other day she said, "Yeah, this has to be scripted with as well as you guys do this." And I said, "No." I said, "Trust me." I said, "I have a note that has what we're going to talk about on the show." So, but Anthony doesn't know what it is.
Well, you gotta think, like, if I had time to think about the shit that I say on the air, you think I would say it? No, come on. You can't take this home and, like, hey, roll this around in the old noggin and then come back and we're gonna give it another take. Call me Mr. One Take, folks. I just say shit and hopefully I don't go to jail. That's how I do it.
Only one time did we ever kind of say something that and it wasn't even that we rehearsed it, but one time we recorded the second half of the show and the computer crashed and we had to redo the second half of the show again.
And I'm pretty sure I said all different shit.
Yeah.
Again, 'cause I can't remember what I say.
Yeah.
It's like a brand new episode to me every time I hear it, because it's not actually me. It's one of me recording the show. I got like 6 of them in here. So it'll be somebody said something, and I get to hear it 2 days later. Hey, that's pretty fucking nice. Look at that.
So we're going to dive right in. We don't have anything political this time.
Political? I make political shit. That's what I do.
A missing man was just found dead inside a papier-mâché dinosaur sculpture in Barcelona.
Interesting.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's a bad crime, dude. Because, I mean, you're going to take credit for making the papier-mâché dinosaur skull, right? And if you made it, well, then you made it. You killed the guy, right?
Well,
A lot of you guys might not know about papier-mâché, but the way you do it is you got to make it wet, and then it hardens. So you got to put the dude in there and then mache around him.
well, not quite. So this statue has been there for years. It's outside of this movie theater. So what happened is the papier-mâché is starting to erode, I guess, in some places, and there's cracks and holes and stuff. So what they think happened was this guy was taking pictures and dropped his cell phone inside, and then he went in to get it. It's a great big giant Triceratops, and he fell in to the leg and hit his head, and he couldn't get out, so he fucking died in there.
What?
This guy and his son were walking along, and they're like, what the fuck is that smell? And then there's a crack in the leg, and they can see the guy inside.
Man, what a dickhead. You wouldn't just want to... Papier-mâché isn't concrete, bro. You got to
Well, it's a metal structure, and the papier-mâché is on the outside.
Okay, so... But if there's a crack in it, that leads me to believe that this is not... It's not fortified. Why can't you just... Well, maybe he was really fucked up at the bottom.
You're
They say he
right.
had a broken neck or something.
Well, and the thing about it is, he'd been missing for 2 days before they reported him missing, and then they found him that morning that he was reported missing.
Who the fuck
It's
climbs
like,
down
well,
inside of it? Bro, it's insured. You can go to Apple and just get another one. Like,
well,
they're not...
that doesn't make sense to me, because why wouldn't you report the guy missing after like 1 day?
Nah, dude, his wife got a life insurance policy.
Yeah,
she pushed him in that leg.
yeah.
She pushed him into the leg.
He was already dead, and they just dumped him in there,
Dude,
and
that's
said,
right.
"Oh, he was taking a picture."
For sure, it's a murder.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no way some
right.
fucking do and fall in the fucking skeleton. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That guy was murdered. They murdered him. I'll be a jury on the trial. I figured out the case, Your Honor. We will not need to deliberate.
You're gonna be an entire jury by yourself?
Well, I'll make it short for everybody. We're not going to be taking a lunch on this one,
Right.
Johnny. The lady murdered him, for
We
sure.
don't even need to have a trial. He's motherfucking guilty.
We found it out. The fat bitch got him. She got him. She got the life insurance policy. She got his ass. Her 4 welfare kids. Push him in a Triceratops. That's it. Driving that fucking what's that Suburban around. She's sick of it. She wants a Tesla. She killed him. That bitch.
And now she got a Bentley.
Oh man, now she's driving around a nice Beamer. Oh yeah. Rocking some Gucci shades. That bitch pushed him in and then threw his phone down there too. You motherfucker. She threw it down.
She's like, "You want your phone? Go get it."
Yes. That's probably what she did. She said, "Let me see your phone. Unlock your phone. Unlock." And he said, "No, bitch, no." And then she smacked it out of his hand. And he looked down and she fucking whacked him. Threw his ass in there.
Yep. Yeah, it does seem kind of suspicious to me, but whatever.
I don't know. I got to think about it. If it was me, I wouldn't be looking in the damn leg for the phone. You know how many phones I done dropped in the river?
Yeah, right. I told someone the other day, well, if you want some iPhones, just go to South Fork.
Dude, go on down there. Go on. Dude, there is 4 fucking iPhones down in the river. I dropped like 2 or 3 of them. I dropped 2 of them in South Fork. I just dropping phones. They said, "You want to pay for an upgrade?" I said, "Motherfucker, you guys are into me for $10,000. I'm not paying." It's crazy. How many fucking replacements have I paid for? I'm not going to get it down in the Triceratops leg, bro.
Right.
If I leave my phone at the grocery store, I'm not going to get it. Like, what the fuck, dude?
So I was reading this Dear Abby letter. It was in the paper the other day.
Is that like a Dear John letter?
It's like an advice column.
Oh, I thought it was the feminist version of a Dear John letter.
Right.
Hey, lady, I know you're out serving the country, but I'm fucking your best friend.
So anyway, this guy writes in and says, when I was 16, my cousin Mary came a-calling from wherever the fuck she was from. I think he was in New York and she was in Georgia. And they started experimenting with French kissing. And one thing led to another, and brown chicken, brown cow, fucking, he finds out, now that he's in his 50s, that he has a 30-year-old fucking daughter.
Inbred daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they had a DNA test, and it's his kid.
Is it culturist that I assume, like, oh, that's some Georgia shit?
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, the guy's from New York.
Well,
but
I mean, maybe not originally.
Yeah, I think he moved there. I don't think he moved. I think he moved there, that motherfucker. No, I'm from New York. Man, how come your ID doesn't say New York, bro? How come your plates say Georgia? I don't trust you.
How come one eye's looking one way and one's the other way?
Man, you were in that movie. That delivery. You were in that movie. I seen you in that movie.
Like a pig, boy.
I seen your ass in that movie.
But he wanted to know how he explains this to his wife.
You fucking don't, man.
Well, he wants to be in his daughter's life, and he never had any kids with his wife.
You ain't got no damn daughter.
Yeah, she's his wife.
That's your nephew. That's your cousin or some shit, homie. That ain't your daughter no more. What would it be? If you bang your cousin,
that would be your nephew, son.
I was thinking
Sonfew?
Yeah, your daughter's in or something.
Oh yeah, daughter, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be your cousin, right? Or your second cousin.
Your daughter niece?
Remove one time, because
if you would have removed one time, you wouldn't have a daughter.
That's it, man. You didn't remove. You gotta remove, bro. If you're gonna dabble in the dirty, you gotta remove yourself from the situation.
But
pivotal point of conjecture. That's so good. I want to be in my daughter's life. Bro, I think it's illegal. Don't they hang you for that out in Georgia? They don't fuck around out there.
In Georgia, they probably don't care. In New York, they might fucking hang you, but...
Well, no, in New York, they'll fucking give you counseling. They're nice over there. They're real cool. In Georgia, they're like, man, you can't be. I don't know. I don't know. Either they're gonna be fully in support of it, and they're gonna do something for you. Hey, here, come to this benefit dinner, or they're gonna hang you. That's how Georgia is.
Well, Abby said that this is a grown woman now, and she might not want anything to do with you because you were never in her life. And I thought, for one thing, he didn't fucking know. And then her quote here is, I wonder why you weren't informed about this much sooner and possibly asked to contribute financially to the raising of your child. Because it's easier to say you had a one-night stand than you fucked your cousin and had a baby.
Let me tell you this. Why the fuck, with your inbred bullshit, are you jumping to, well, you should have paid me. You should have fucking paid me. You see, why didn't you pay? What? For the seed of Chucky? Like, what the fuck is this? This inbred potato head motherfucker right here. What the fuck is this? You got me out here with this fucking... The kid's got a flipper. What do you mean? Walking around with a hunchback and a claw. What are you talking about? Let me ask you this, viewers. Drop me a comment. If you were a product of an inbred meeting, a happenstance of familial relation, if you will, would you really want your dad to get in contact? Hey, we were pretty related. I don't know. I don't like it. You're not really my daughter. You're my fucking nephew.
No, Uncle Daddy. I don't want to go to the car wash.
Yeah, like, I don't trust it, bro. I don't think I would have. A lot of people have baby mama drama. But you got cousin mama Bob.
Something.
Bop drama. You got something on you. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it, Johnny. And then she said, well, if you would have paid me, maybe I'd have told her about you. No, you fucking wouldn't. You would have just been like, hey, we got money. And that's that. I don't.
But yeah, what fucking makes this Abby bitch think that, it's so easy to say, yeah, I had sex with my cousin Jethro and
fucking I had sex with my cousin Cletus. Cletus and Skeeter and fucking everybody else is in it. I don't even know who your daddy is.
Yeah, that's
fucking ridiculous.
No, you
Pappy
don't want to.
Skeeter. Oh my god. Yeah,
you don't want to do that.
Well, you think, dude, we got Ancestry.com now, fucking 21andMe or whatever the fuck it is. We're gonna find cases like this.
Oh yeah,
all over the South. Oh no. Oh boy, you from fucking Tennessee? Oh yeah. Check that family tree. You get a leaf. It's your fucking uncle, and he's really a little more than that to you. Oh no.
That's funny. So in doing my ancestry, I've gone back to triple digits, and yes, there is some I found, and my family tree was partly a stick.
Oh no.
But I'm sure most families have that stick in the line there.
I got schizophrenia in my family, so I'm not doing that ancestry shit. Something's up. I did the DNA one, whichever that's
Ancestry DNA.
No, the 23andMe one.
Oh, 23andMe.
Yeah, just to find out how black I was. But I ain't really I didn't care who else in my family. I don't even know any of these crazy motherfuckers. I don't talk to them. They're criminals. I don't mess with them. And
you got enough crazy motherfuckers going on anyway.
I don't need no more motherfuckers yelling at me. I don't need none of that shit, man.
I got enough up here.
It's ridiculous. But man, if you found out, that's no good, man. That's like finding out you got switched at the hospital or some shit, right? Like, oh, it's not your real daddy, it's your uncle.
I think that's worse than...
For sure.
I would rather find out I got switched at birth and my uncle was my dad.
Man, I always hoped I got stolen as a kid. I always so like, man, this bitch cannot be serious. I don't look nothing like you. I don't look nothing like nobody in this house. Y'all stole me. That's what it was for the welfare check. That's what it was. It was for some HUD housing. I got stoned at the hospital. Some bitch just walked in off the street. They said, well, those are the unclaimed ones. And she just took me. Some fucking poor lady. She took me and, I got 350 more food stamps. Come on. And that's what it was. I know what's happening here. I need electrical assistance. I need one more fucking kid in this house. They keep trying to shut my power off in the winter. I need another kid in here so they can't do it. I know what it was. With that bullshit.
All right, we're going to shut the power off so we can pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Don't fuck your cousins.
We'll be right back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony in just a moment. But first, Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. What do you need to do? Just download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. And now, back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And we're back.
Back at it again.
We were just talking a whole ton of shit.
Well, back to the cousin fucker thing. I think there might be an excuse made for you. Not if you don't know that you're banging your cousin until you've already created a seed of fucking a spawn of Satan. I don't know, an apostate. What do the Christians call it? Whatever creature you make from banging your sister. If you didn't know you were gonna make a creature, I don't think that's your fault. Kind of like when you
Cain
know.
and Abel, wasn't that Adam and Eve's sons? Cain and Abel.
Well,
that'd be what they were. Cause
what would the next one be? What would Adam and Eve's sons be? Because they fucked their mom.
Mongoloids.
There you go. Well, they had to have banged the mom, right?
Well, duh.
Yeah, so, I mean...
I mean, they probably banged each other, too, but you can't have a kid that way.
I'm just saying, and they knew about it. So if the Bible's good with it, folks, come on, Christians.
It's not like Tammy from the next fucking Eden Over came over and was like, hey, let's make some kids.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's fucking disgusting.
Most of these overtly incestual areas... They
love that Bible.
Dude, they got a tinge of religion to them, man. They got a big Christian following. They're all listening to that vampire was making the fucking COVID blow song. What's that guy?
Kenneth Copeland.
They're all listening to the vampire
COVID-19.
Copeland. God, that guy looks like a vampire. He's inbred for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Or sustained by the blood of the innocent. Whatever the fuck he is. Something's up with that guy. I think there's an argument to be made for you if you didn't know. But if they already knew they were fucking cousins, dude, you gotta lock those people up.
Yeah.
You can't just let these people bang their... Well, I don't know. I'm in support of fucking, like, legalizing meth. So fuck it. Like, I don't care.
Whatever. Do whatever
but once
you
you
want.
have a kid, like, you gotta go to jail, though, right? Like, okay, you can bang your mother if you want. But the minute you procreate, you gotta do 6 months. Like, come on. Like, that's it. Like, come on, dude. You gotta go to jail for that.
You gotta go to jail till the kid's born.
You gotta go to jail after the kid's born. I don't give a fuck what you do, but once
too.
it exists, you gotta go to jail. Look what you've done. Aren't you proud? Look what you've done to yourself. God damn it. Hey, I think you should do 6 months just for having a kid. So, if you have an inbred kid, dude, you got to do a couple years.
Right.
Dude, you got to do a couple years. Like, oh, man, y'all caught me.
Speaking of abominations of nature, Gabi Garcia called out Kayla Harrison. I don't know if you know Gabi Garcia.
I thought we were putting a local on blast there. Oh. We've got one of these creatures walking around here, Johnny, you say?
Gabi Garcia, she fights for Ryzen. I don't know if you've ever watched that.
No,
she's big. She could probably fight heavyweight. If you ever saw season 3 of Ultimate Fighter Brazil, she was one of Vanderlei Silva's coaches, and she is twice the size of Vanderlei Silva.
But is that when he fought
Chael Sonnen?
Oh god, that was the worst season ever.
Yeah.
Super reality showy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like.
Right.
Ooh, what? You gonna talk shit to me? And Chael Sonnen's a cunt, and Vanderlei Silva. You can't understand what the guy is saying.
You know the funny thing?
And it's not racist, you assholes. I think he got fucking whacked too much.
Too many
times.
It's
not because of his accents. It's because I don't think he really knows what he's saying either.
Right.
Like, if I say Tyson's hard to understand, it's not because he's fucking speaking Ebonics. It's because somebody bashed him in the head with a shovel.
Well, that's like when Vanderlei Silva came to UFC and said he wanted to fuck Chuck.
Yeah. I hope Ebonics isn't a racist term. Are you allowed to use that still?
I
don't know. I don't like it. I mean, we're going to strike that from the record. I don't like saying that, Ebonics. I don't like that. Sounds overtly racist. Sounds like a white guy's like, oh, all these ones, get them out of the neighborhood. I don't like it. I don't like to hear that. It sounds overtly anti-ethnic. If that's it, and I don't care for it. We're striking it. We won't say it anymore. We're sorry, folks.
But anyway, she wants to fight Kayla Harrison. Says she's been ducking her for years.
I'm tired of you ducking me. Get my goddamn money.
I like Kayla Harrison. I do not think she would win that fight. I don't know. It'd be good to see.
I don't. So
Kayla Harrison's a big girl
there's no
too.
heavyweight female class, right? No. Maybe there should be a bunch of fat bitches.
Yeah.
beating the shit out of each other.
Well, neither one of those women are fat by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, no, but I mean,
gigantic, yeah.
The minute you open up the gates,
Yeah,
you're gonna have some
right.
donut eaters in that weight class. Don't you? Gonna have some Roy Country Nelson bitches in that class? Big old fat Walmart bitches in there busting heads. It'll be a spectacle. It'll be.
I don't know if you.
Dana won't let that shit go down. He don't like that circus shit.
Yeah.
He gets all pissed off.
I don't know if you've seen. I have a guy at work that is into this slap fighting shit. Have you seen it?
It's not. I think like one guy slaps
Yep,
a dude,
and then they take turns.
Like hopefully you don't get knocked the fuck out,
Yeah.
and then you slap the dude. I'll shoot you in your goddamn ass. Don't you be smacking on me. I don't understand that. Like, ooh, I can get smacked in the face harder than you. What a fucking talent. Oh, were
Yeah.
you born with that, or did you train? I don't give a fuck. That's absolutely stupid. They put some baby powder and shit on their hands. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
make a handprint on your beard. I don't fuck with that, dude. I'll fall into
beard's
your
weird.
house, shoot your house up. Like, don't be smacking me. Especially on, what the fuck, dude? And it's always like these big fat guys. Like,
Yeah.
they ain't got no neck. And they're just...
Or fat women.
Yes, I don't fuck with it. Apparently, it's a big thing. It was featured on that Triller.
Oh, really?
That shit that I fucking paid too much money for.
Too much money for?
Never again. Fuck you, Snoop Dogg. But yeah, they did oh, look at these big fat guys smack each other in the fucking face. And I guess like they often get knocked out. So if you like to see like a guy go unconscious, okay, it's for you, I suppose. But it is in no way should people be paid to do this or like have a cult following. I'd rather watch fucking marble racing than watch two fat guys smack each other one for one. Dude, why not just fight?
Right.
I don't. Ooh, I want to see if I can smack you and you can smack me again. That's fucking dumb. Why don't we just fight each other then?
Speaking of stupid fights, according to Usman, Masvidal hasn't learned his lesson. The Trilogy fight is expected to take place on October 17th.
He hasn't. Usman beat the shit out of him again. I hate that guy.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you get your ass whooped fucking twice. How many
He's lucky
times you got to get it whooped?
Motherfucker lucky he don't live in my neighborhood. I'd fucking come down to his house. Fucking, you keep talking shit, don't you? You keep talking shit. What could Masvidal do instead of fight? He'd probably work at a grocery store. He sounds like a Taco Bell guy or something.
I guess I read something the other day. He started his own bare knuckle league.
I'm sick of everybody doing that.
Yeah.
You can't start another Street Beefs and, I'm doing my own promotion. Stop it. Don't be Drake and start the 3-man NBA or Ice Cube or whoever
Whatever
fuck did
the
it.
fuck that was. I think it was Ice Cube.
Whatever it
maybe.
was. They're all the same guy to me. It's not racist. I mean, but if you're a sellout fucking TV star and you're making Wiz Khalifa, same guy making movies. Snoop, same guy. Ice Cube, Drake, and Degrassi, they're all the same fucking dude to me at this point. Don't be a TV thug and then come around here trying to make fucking hardcore trap music. Get the fuck out of here. I don't play that shit.
Jacare was released from UFC after getting his arm fucking snapped. But I think he lost 5 in a row, so you can't be hanging around with fucking...
Well, talk about 2 strike. Now you got a busted arm.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you broke your arm, but here's your losing purse, and get the fuck out of here. Hit the
Your
road.
severance pay.
Hit the road, guy. Good luck in fucking Bellator. See you later. Good luck in Bellator.
That's the only place he hasn't been yet.
Well, that's what they do. They give you a contract. They give you a Bellator contract and your last check for the UFC. It comes in a packet. And they give it to you. Here you go. Get the fuck out of here. They'll love you over there. Ask Mayhem. Maybe they'll give you a show on MTV. Stupid.
Shrunken head used as a prop in a 1970s comedy turned out to be the real head of an Amazon warrior. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But I want to know how the fuck they shrink that head.
I don't think they do.
Like,
That's what I mean.
It could legitimately fit in your fucking hand.
Yeah, is it?
Like, how do you shrink a skull?
Maybe it's just a really tiny guy. Think of that, Johnny?
Maybe it was a rhesus monkey.
Well, I was watching this thing about the pygmies down in whatever fucking area, and they're like de-evolving. Well, I guess it wouldn't be de-evolving if it's in succession. If it's moving forward, it's not de-evolution, it's evolution, just not in the way that we think of evolution. Like, they're not making iPhones down
Evolution backwards.
No, it's not really, because it's forwards. It's just like, now they don't have hair, but they can climb trees real good again. So there's that, like their feet are curving in. The point I'm trying to make here is they're really tiny guys. They're itty-bitty guys. So maybe they used to be itty-bittier, and it's a tiny little head. Maybe it's just dehydrated, Bob. Maybe it's hot.
That's crazy.
I don't think they can actually shrink heads. I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. It's not like one of those that's not like a sponge. You dry it out, it gets smaller.
Right.
I don't buy it.
Says the shrunken head was donated to a Georgia university after an Air Force officer brought it home from Ecuador in the 1940s.
Oh, that's some shit you don't do too. If you get a hold of a head, you keep it.
Right?
Anybody, dude. It's going in my collections.
So they loaned it to the director John Huston to use it as a prop in his 1979 movie Wise Blood. If you haven't seen it, don't. I watched the trailer for it. It was fucking ridiculous. I watched the scene.
What year did it come out?
1979.
They still have trailers for movies that came out in the fucking 70s?
Yeah.
Woof. When did TV come around? Well, that was in like the 40s, right? No,
the 50s, 40s,
fucking 20s.
I don't know.
When was the TV? When did we start making YouTube? When is YouTube trailers? When did that happen? I missed it. Just like, yeah, check the trailer. This movie came out in 1904. Bullshit! Bullshit, it did.
So this final story, I am not going to read the headline to. I'm going to start telling you the story.
Easter egg hunt.
And then I will tell you what the headline is.
Oh, here you go, viewers. Interactions.
So this wealthy recluse, his parents were wealthy, left him over $1 million in stocks. In July 2017, his neighbors called for a welfare check because his mail was all piling up outside his door. So they found Bruce Roberts dead, slumped over a live space heater. He was decomposing and badly burned.
Oh, I was cooking him, huh?
Yeah,
dude. It was fucking barbecue.
Yeah.
It was going.
He was 60. He was also a hoarder.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it took him a while to clean out his house.
Why didn't you just light it on fire?
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't. So a year later, into cleaning out the house, they found the mummified remains of Shane Snellman.
Ooh.
Yeah, he died of a gunshot wound to the neck.
And he just kept them.
Yeah.
What
for
a G.
15 years.
In his house.
In
just
his
kept
house.
them. Woof.
He had 70 bottles of air freshener around him to mask the smell.
Well, it makes sense. Like, you never want to leave your house.
Yeah.
You got a guy in there. I can't run the risk of people coming and seeing my treasures. I can't.
Well, so they speculate what happened was the guy broke in and he shot him. And then he just covered him with a rug and leaned him up against the couch in a spare room.
What?
And he just left him there. Put 70 fucking cans of air freshener around him.
What the fuck, man?
But so if you look at the picture of the guy that died, I'm just
He
judging.
looks worse than the mummified guy?
No, the guy who got shot. he looks, just looking at his picture, just judging by his picture, he looks kind of flamboyant.
Oh, it's just a hate crime.
I'm kind of wondering if something was going on with the two of them. And he's
man.
Well, I can't have anybody finding out about this, so
man.
You got to die.
You shoot your load into me, I shoot you in the neck. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know, man.
But what if he wasn't a hoarder? What if he wasn't a creep, and then he killed that guy, and he's just like, I'm a weirdo now.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he was just like one of those gay dudes that super against being known as a gay dude. Yeah, like they fucking hate themselves and shit, right? Yeah. So then he goes and bangs this guy. Ooh, see, we got a theory here, folks.
Yeah.
Here it is. What's the title? Fairy fire roasted. Because he was burned by the space eater, right? Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. Anyway, so this guy, he's banging this dude. That guy's like, I'm going to tell your mom or something. And he shoots him in the neck. And then he turns him into a weirdo. Then he starts saving newspaper clippings and fucking old coffee cans and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, it seems like there's more to it. But we'll never know because they're both dead.
I don't tolerate homosexual bigotry on this show either. Fairy fire roasted is just catchy. All right. I'm not talking about the gay guy. Well, we don't know he was gay, do we? We don't actually know that.
We have no idea.
What do you mean he looked? Was he wearing like a tutu or something? What do you mean? What the fuck you mean he looked flamboyant?
He was wearing a 3-3. That's how
was he
flamboyant he looked.
That's funny. Was he wearing a nice pair of wingtips? What the fuck, man? What how do we know? He looks like he sucks dicks. You see his dead body? He looks like he's a dick sucker, that guy. Welcome to Elko. We found this guy. We judged his sexual preference upon his dead corpse. We knew he looked like he was sucking dicks.
So the guy's sister said he didn't deserve what he got. Well,
how do you know?
If it really went down the way it happened, like he broke into his house and he got shot, well, he pretty much deserved that shit.
Yeah, how do you know? Well, you ever had, like, I don't know, somebody fucking, like, park too close to you in a parking lot or something and ding your fucking door? Like, that guy deserves to get shot. Like, what the fuck?
Right?
Like, what do you mean? You don't know what he did. Maybe they had an argument. Maybe that guy had some real firm beliefs on flat earth. You gotta shoot that guy in the fucking neck. You gotta take him out. Like, I don't know. Maybe he told him about all that Nazi stuff he had or something. You don't know the guy. Like, what do you mean he didn't deserve it? You can't decide that.
Yeah.
Nobody's innocent here. There's no innocent victims. I don't buy in. I'm not of the camp that people, he never did nothing wrong. He didn't deserve to die. Well, he probably did. You just didn't know about what he did. I mean, everybody's got secrets. Yeah. Everybody deserves to get shot for whatever reason. It's just if everyone finds out or not decides if you get shot. That's all it is.
Yeah, he had just gotten out of jail in 2002 for drug use and
yeah, so there you go.
He did have a criminal past.
Not that being a criminal makes you deserve to get shot. It just depends on the crime.
Just depends on what you're doing at the time you got shot.
Yeah, I mean, if you fuck up my order 3 times at a restaurant, man, I mean, I hold that in more regard than an armed robbery. Like, yeah, he's just stealing some shit. Like, you are fucking with me on purpose. I don't like that shit, right? Like, if I tell you don't put any dead animals on my shit, you bring me out bacon, man. You deserve to get shot in the head. I don't know. I fucking don't like it. But, I mean, I robbed a gas station. Well, shit happens. That doesn't hurt anyone. Like, just give him the money. Get him out of here. What do you got? $15 in that drawer? There's not that much, 7-Eleven guy. Don't put your life on the line. Not the point. Was he a gay guy? We don't know. He might have been, and he might have been in there on some incognito pee-pee touching. And then got incognito in the rear. And then he got shot for it. So, when choosing your grinder encounters, do them in public places, folks. You don't want to get shot at. Do them in the public. Pick a nice McDonald's or find the Jiffy Lube. They do. I don't know. They probably do good stuff down there. Really, anywhere where men wear jumpsuits, that's probably where you want to find you want to do some grinding. You do it in public so people don't shoot you in the neck. So that's it. What was the ad? What's the title? Are we there yet?
Oh.
Is there more to the story? Have I not?
No, that was it.
Have I not adequately enough fucking depicted how terrible
shit.
people we are?
I totally deleted it. Hold on.
Son of a
But
bitch!
I did take a screenshot. An Australian hoarder killed a man who broke into his house, then lived with his corpse for 15 years.
Oh, that's completely unoriginal. Why would you not? Like, what do you mean? That's no fun. You gotta zhuzh it up. You gotta put the Global Inquirer title on it. Fucking
Right. All right. Well, this is probably our last episode ever. So, we've managed to fucking piss off probably everybody.
man, I probably have some homosexual viewers. Hey guys, man, I'm just fucking around. What do I care what you guys think? Fuck you. I'm not gonna apologize for shit. Who knows? Hey man, if you come in my house and give me a blowy, and then you say you're gonna tell somebody about it, I'm gonna shoot you in the neck. And then I'm gonna become a hoarder. And then I'm gonna keep a bunch of newspapers and shit. So there you go. My house is gonna smell like Fritos. God, hoarder's fucking gross. Man, you should have burned down that guy's house.
All right. We probably won't see you next week.
Don't break into a hoarder's house. Shoot you in the neck.
New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at whostalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.